Ladies and gentlemen, the Jurassic Mini Cooper, and we're at the boring stage, and can't make it any more fun. But I got everything masked off, all the clear parts, all the tires. Then we're gonna have to go back in and paint the rims, but that's no big deal. Uh, this is an RC car, which it's not a Lexan body. It's I want to say toy plastic, the best way to explain it. So you can either paint it straight on the plastic itself, or you can be like me here. It's going to be green and yellow, and I needed to make the yellow pop, so basically I had to put down a little bit of primer. You could paint over the plastic here. You can see where some of the black is, where I got to touch up with the primer, but I don't think it would show through. The enamel wouldn't really stick. It looked puddled. That's why you got to do a little primer on it. So I did get one little light coat of primer on most of the car itself. So I got to shoot it again and let it sit for a day, and then I'll go in and we'll do the two-tone, do the yellow and then the green on top. That's the game plan on that. So again, can't make it any more fun than about masking. But anyway, I put in paper towels. Airplane modelers, when they put their put the little cockpit in and then they put a bunch of paper towels, mask all that off. I don't know how they really do it, because I got a little bit of primer on the seat there, which I'll have to get off. But anyway, I don't think you could stuff enough paper towel in there to anyway. We'll figure it out. One thing I do, and once I get this out, I'm gonna have to go in and get the edges. Try to get that painted, the whole of the either yellow or green, depending on where the paint divide line is. But anyway, the Mini Cooper is taking shape. Supergirl, I went back in. I had to. I got to fill in her little foot there. When I got the rod up there, I basically had to break her foot off because it's brittle, and I got it to fit, and I got to just put in a little more epoxy scope and a little bit of tulip on there, and I think I'll be good to go. Or I may just do another drill tulip on there and see how it works. I did get most of her hair painted, and she's a blonde, and I think the best blonde base coat is buff, and I think it looks it's pretty slick. Now I got to go back over it because there's a couple of spots on here. This is one of those kits where I could airbrush to a point, but I can't airbrush hardly a lot on it, because it's too many curves and everything else. Basically a lot of masking for one spot, and then you'll have to mask all that off to do another spot. I did get her cape darkened up. It's not as dark as her short skirt, but I did take Emma Mig's burnt brown red, basically thinned it down and did a wash upon wash, and I'll probably do another wash just to tone it down. There's gonna be, you can see the different shades here, darker, lighter. That's what I'm trying to. And then I'll go back in, dry brush, and we'll get some highlights on the tips of the cape, if that makes sense. And then we can go work on her face features, which she won't get painted eyes. She'll get eyeball decals, and then of course a few other little things. But I gotta go back in and paint her hair, and then of course we'll put a wash on her hair to get the grooves, and then probably a little bit of white and the buff, and then we'll do a little bit of highlights on her, just like a hairstylist, only in a superhero form. And yes, I did paint some, see if I can show it without, did paint some panties on there, which I got didn't paint white, went with blue. I figured she wore blue to match her shirt there. But anyway, that's just me thinking aloud. But anyway, I got to touch it up. With a steady hand in the groin area. You don't want to, or as my mother would say, the hoo-hoo. Got to have a steady hand when you're down there. But anyway, that's enough on that. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Trying to get her painted, and got to do a little more. It's one of those you can paint a lot, and then you just got to basically sit and wait for it to dry. Got to do the base. Get that a little worked on too, which we'll try to do that next week. And we're primering the Jurassic Mini Cooper. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.